Namaste. Welcome to Evolve Yoga's first online class. We're going to begin this evening by sitting in a comfortable seat. You can stay as you are in Vajrasana. And close your eyes. Just rest the hands gently in your lap. We'll start with a nice Om. Take a cleansing breath first. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and let go. And now an Om inhale. Om. Let's bring our hands together at the heart center. Set an intention for your practice this evening. And now take an opportunity to send something out to someone else. Someone perhaps in fear, suffering, confused, just perhaps maybe someone that couldn't be here with us. And bring your hands back into your lap. Sit nice and tall, and we're just going to work on a little pranayama called calming breathing. It was taught to me by my teacher, Sri Dharma Mittra. So as you take an inhale through the nose, you'll count to 4 until you get to the top. And then you'll hold for 2 breaths, and then you'll release out the nose for a count of 4. This is calming breathing. And if you get good at this breath, then you can do 6-3-6 or even up to 8-4-8. It'll just take about maybe 10 to 12 rounds. Remember to breathe deep into the belly. This is diaphragmatic breathing. And then the next time you exhale, just return to your natural deep breath. But we'll make our way to child's pose for just a few breaths. So as you come forward, hands and knees, bring the knees a little bit wider and send the hips back to the heels. That would be the post office. There we go. Pressing the hips back, walking the hands forward. And we'll take a cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Open the mouth and exhale, completely letting everything go. And just a few more. Now in and out through the nose. Relax. This is a time to go inside. You'll hear me say if you come to my classes that this practice is more about surrendering something that doesn't serve you, perhaps, than it is getting something, gaining something. And you can make your way now to hands and knees, and we'll start to move right into some cats and cows. So the knees beneath the hips and the palms beneath the shoulders. On a deep inhale, let the belly drop towards the earth, lift the gaze, fill all the way up. And then exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine towards the sky, and empty, using your belly muscles to empty everything out. Before you begin again now, inhale, belly sinks, gaze lifts. And exhale, tuck and round. And do this on your own for a few more rounds. So Some of you might get creative and move the hips from side to side. Try to make this movement intuitive, organic. Don't worry about what you look like in the pose. That is not the practice of yoga. If you look at the Yoga Sutras, the first 4 explain the entire practice. The first being, now is yoga. Here we are. You've shown up. You're on your mat, finding your breath, pranayama practice with some asana. The second Yoga Sutra, really big definition here, probably one of the most popular, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga calms the fluctuations of the mind. We'll come to a neutral spine here now, and extend the right leg long behind you. Press the heel back, toes are pointing down and inward just a little bit to keep the right hip level with the left. If you feel steady, reach the left arm out in front of you, thumb is up, pinky is down. Try to get long as if someone has you by the heel and reaching your fingers towards the front to shake someone's hand. Good. The third Yoga Sutra. Now the seer resides in his or her own true nature. Now we see what it is that we're doing here, why we're really here. Take an inhale and exhale, draw the elbow towards the knee, folding in, tuck the chin. And then inhale, extend, reach out. And exhale, fold in. And do this a few more times. Spinal balance. Inhale, reach and fill. And exhale, fold in. Go with your own breath, moving, breathing. The fourth Yoga Sutra talks about identifying with the body and the mind. We are a divine being having a very human experience. The next time you extend, see if you can bend the knee, reach back for the top of the foot. You can gaze forward and up, or up and off the left shoulder. If it's too much to reach for the foot, stay in spinal balance. Really nice, you guys. Take an inhale, and then exhale, release your bind. Plant your hand. Send the right foot to the back of the mat. Yep, plant the hand, lift the right arm up. So the heel spins down, and the right arm lifts. Gaze up at the fingers, supported. Vashisthasana. You can swing the foot back behind you off the floor so that the knee is down. So you have like a kickstand if you're having trouble balancing. Gaze up at the fingers and breathe. Concentrate on your breath. Go inside. Now reach the arm forward, palm down, towards the front of the room. That's it. And if you like here, you can pick the right leg up behind you. And some of you will stay here. Some of you might bend the knee and reach back for the top of the foot. It's just an option. It's okay to stay. Do what's right for you. Good. Take another inhale and exhale, release. Plant the knee and we'll thread the needle. So this one's a little sneaky. Just stepping the right knee down to meet the left. And then slide the right arm past the left wrist. You're welcome to wrap the right arm around the low back. You can keep it where it's at. You can reach the arm forward as well. Nice deep breaths. Try to imagine breathing into the entire body, missing no space. Now plant your left hand. We'll pick the right arm back up to the sky. Take a nice big inhale, lift, lift. And then exhale, reach the arm forward now. Forward, thumb up, pinky down. Extend the left leg long behind you. Ta-da, you're on the other side. Heel pressing back. Fingers reaching forward. Take an inhale. And exhale, draw the elbow towards the knee, folding in. Inhale, extend, reach out. Go with your breath now. Your breath, about 4 or 5 more rounds. practice of yoga. Again, we go inside. We drop the external focus. And we see that the things that we seek are actually inside of us. We're conditioned to externally grasp, attach. Take an inhale now, and then if you'd like, reaching back for the bind as you bend the knee. Gazing forward or up and off the right shoulder. Beautiful. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your foot. Plant your palm and step the left foot to the back of the mat. Pick the left arm up when you're ready, supported. Salamba Vashisthasana. Side plank. Arm first reaches up, gazing up at the fingers. Beautiful. Take an inhale. And then exhale, reach the arm forward, palm down. Nice side body stretch. The entire side of the body. Press the outside edge of the left foot down so you can feel even more. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Beautiful. Keep breathing. If you took the bind on the other side, take it here. Bend the knee and reach for the foot. Otherwise, stay where you are. Nice. And take an inhale. And then exhale, release your knee to the earth. Thread the needle, sliding the left arm past the right wrist, coming down. And again, doing the same thing that you did on the other side, wrapping the arm, reaching it forward. Keep concentrating on the breath. The mind is powerful. We'll try to tug you away and out of here. Refocus on the breath will keep you present. So you get an hour of a break from everything. And now planting your right hand on a big inhale, lift the left arm back up to the sky. And then exhale, lower the hand down, and we'll curl the toes under and find our first downward facing dog. As you lift the hips back, the feet together or about 6 inches apart. The heels a little wider than the balls of the feet. The heels disappear behind the ankles. Spread your fingers wide, melt your heart towards your thighs, and breathe. Let's take an inhale to come to Phalakasana, top of a push-up plank pose. We'll check on the alignment between the hands and feet, and then go back downward facing dog. Good. Another cleansing breath. Inhale, fill. And exhale, empty, release. Good. Walk it out a little bit for a few breaths if you like, if it feels good to pedal the feet. And then we'll take this little walk to the front of the mat and come into a forward fold. For the first forward fold like this, bend the knees a little bit. You can grab opposite elbows in front of or behind the legs. And let the head hang. Just let everything go here. Head is hanging. Maybe turn the head from side to side a little bit. That's it. Release all the tension. Good. And we'll take an inhale to circle the arms up overhead, mountain pose. Reach and fill. Palms are facing each other, pinkies turning slightly in. You can gaze forward off the tip of the nose or up if you like. Try to straighten the arms, even if it means bringing the palms a little bit wider. Lift the toes and spread them, set them gently back down. And bring the palms together and slide them through the heart, Samastiti, equal standing pose. Close your eyes and think of something that you're grateful for today. Perhaps that money didn't buy. Friendship, someone in your life, the sunshine, anything. And take an inhale to circle the arms up overhead now, once again. Now circle the left wrist with the right fingers and bend to the right. Feel the side body stretch. Inhale, come back up through the middle. Exhale to the other side. That's it. Breathe. Try to keep the right shoulder open. Inhale, come back up through the middle. This time, open the arms wide, lift the gaze. And exhale, drop back in Uttanasana, forward fold, come down. Inhale, lengthen halfway, peek out. And exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank. Top of a push-up once again. Now, from here, take an inhale. And then exhale, gently lower down onto the lower half of the body. All the way down, hug your elbows in. And then press the earth away for cobra pose. So the elbows stay bent. Lifting the chest, lifting the heart. Try not to shrug the shoulders. That's it. And gaze up and breathe. Good. Really nice. Take an inhale. And then exhale, flip your feet, downward facing dog. And a couple of breaths here as well. Concentrate on your breathing. And then walk your feet wider than your mat. Right onto the wood floor. Toes are slightly turned in. Walk your hands back between the feet. And from here, we'll keep the left hand down and we'll pick the right arm up to the sky. Twist. Take your wrist and roll it in some circles and think of all the things that you did today with your hands and find gratitude. These tiny things that we just forget to say thank you. Take an inhale and then exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Beautiful. And keep breathing. Roll the wrist around. Feel all of your lovely connective tissue. Imagine breathing into all the spaces. And lower the left hand down. And from here, circle the arms up overhead. Lift the arms up overhead. First, interlace your fingers and press the palms up towards the sky. And you can make some little circles, just like this. And then release and interlace the hands behind you. Take an inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And exhale, lead with the heart, folding forward. Good, try to keep the hands behind you. Breathe into the shoulders. And the head is hanging. Breathe. Release your bind and walk your hands back to the front of the mat, bringing your feet back into downward facing dog. And we'll pick the right leg up behind us. We'll melt your heart towards your thighs. Let the head hang, pushing back a little bit more, just a little bit more here. Good. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, step the foot up between the palms, right between the palms. Drop to the back knee, lift the arms up overhead. We'll take Kali Mudra, so interlacing the fingers, index fingers are pointing up. This is a mudra to remove negative energy, as well as physically opening the heart, the chest, and the shoulders. Beautiful, breathe. Make the pose an offering. Take an inhale, and then exhale, bring the right hand to the inside of the foot and let the left arm lift. Now, the right knee is over the right ankle. Sukha Trikonasana, easy triangle pose, stacking the shoulder, left shoulder over the right shoulder. Nice, that's it. Good. Gaze up at the fingers if you can. Now take an inhale, and exhale, lower the left hand down. We'll pick the right arm up into Dragonfly twist. So the back toes will curl under, and you can come off the back knee. If it's too much, you can always stay on the back knee. If you come off the knee, try to straighten the leg, engaging the kneecap. That's it. Keep breathing. And the breath, the master of the mind. Now lower the right hand down and we'll pick the back leg up and come into either a one-legged forward fold or standing splits, depending on how high your leg goes. Nice. Beautiful. Remember, yoga does not compete or compare. We tend to do that as humans, right? The fourth Yoga Sutra, we identify with this human experience, this body, this mind. We're conditioned to compete. This is not what this is about. Now see if you can come right up into Vrikshasana tree pose. Left foot coming to the inside of the right leg, above or below the knee. Hands can be at the heart. You can lift them. You can bring them like cactus arms. Metta Drishti, gazing off the tip of the nose. Now just try to inhale, circle the arms up overhead. And on an exhale, as you plant your palms, step the left foot to the back of the mat and we'll work towards our lizard pose. So you can bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Some of you can come on the back knee. You might stay off for the full Uttam Prasthasana lizard. We have a variation we call dragon pose where you come onto the knee and let the head hang. Up to you. Some of you might easily come onto your elbows. Some of you might stay on your palms. You start with the left elbow. Eventually this posture helps you with leg behind the head pose. Foundation. You build, right? A foundation, strong. From the bottom up. Keep concentrating on your breath. And note that if the mind suddenly wants to come out of the posture because the body's feeling a lot, it's often just you're moving through layers of tension, opening, letting go. Imagine it like a wave coming in and then receding, washing away what is not needed. Nice job, everyone. Plant your palms and we'll step back to downward facing dog. If you like Vinyasa Yoga, you're welcome to Chaturanga, to an up dog. From here, the left leg lifts. Breathe. Maybe move the ankle in some circles. Take a deep inhale. On an exhale, step the foot up between the palms. Drop to the back knee and lift the arms up overhead. Kali Mudra. Interlacing the fingers, index fingers are pointing up. Open the heart. The Anahata chakra. It's the software of the heart. Beautiful, everyone. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale the left hand to the inside of the foot. And the right arm will lift. Back away from the lunge a little bit. Left knee over the ankle. Right shoulder stacking over the left. To the best of your ability. It's all good. Concentrate on your breath. Go inside. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale the right hand down and the left arm will lift Dragonfly twist. If you came off the back knee on the other side, come off. You're welcome to stay on the back knee as well. Breathe deeply. Nice. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lower the hand down, and we'll pick the back leg up, a one-legged forward fold or standing splits. Keep concentrating on your breath. It's sometimes known as the bridge between body and mind. And breath, a reflection of your nervous system. The breath also has the power to control the nervous system, to settle you down. Make our way to tree pose, Vrikshasana, come up. Right foot to the inside of the left thigh, above or below the knee. Again, setting a drishti, a gaze. You can keep your hands at your heart, whenever you like. Remember that those of us who have fallen are stronger than those of us who have not. We learn the greatest lessons from the rise, from the fall. And take an inhale, see if you can circle your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, plant the palms and step to the back of the mat. And we'll find our lizard or dragon pose. You can turn the left toes out a bit. Coming down, try to keep the foot in line with the forearm when you come down. So a forearm next to the foot. Beautiful. Notice how one side might feel a little tighter than the other side. Usually if you're right-handed, the left side of the body is stronger. You might feel more sensation here. Just try to breathe into it. And again, every time you catch the mind wandering, taking you out of here, concentrate on your breath. Three more, you can do it. Plant your palms, go back to downward facing dog. We'll drop onto the knees now for a few breaths in child's pose. Come down. Sink your hips back to your heels and breathe. Let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, empty and release. Soften your face and jaw. And as yogis, we start to become the witness to our thoughts. A less reactive state of mind. Much of the stress and worry that we put ourselves through is completely useless. It doesn't get us anywhere. Make your way back to hands and knees. And then we'll flip the feet and find downward facing dog. And lift the hips up and back. And we'll inhale to the toes and exhale any way you like to get to the front of the mat. You can walk or a little hop, float. On an inhale, come halfway, lengthen the spine. And exhale, come back into the forward fold. See if you can get your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Sit the hips low and inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. This really does not translate to chair. It means intense or fierce pose. Lift the arms up. You can bring the palms to face each other to intensify. Maybe the palms come together. Lift the corners of the mouth because it helps. We'll just be here another 5 minutes. Just kidding. Not really. Just 3. No, still kidding. Take an inhale. On an exhale, T or prayer twist to the right. Your choice. You can bring the arms to a T or you can hook the left elbow outside of the thigh. If you're feeling playful, you can plant your palms and find side crow. It's completely up to you. Nice, Kayla, beautiful. The other's holding the space. You have a harder job. And come back through the middle. Plant your feet if you're lifted. Take an inhale. And exhale, go to the other side. Nice. If you took side crow on the other side, go ahead now. Beautiful. Inhale, come back through the middle, lift the arms, and then sit just another exhale a little lower. Interlace the hands behind you. See if you can lift the heels up. That's it. You don't have to, but just try. Downhill skier. Take another inhale and exhale, fold forward. You can release the bind. Nice. Inhale, come halfway, lengthen. And then exhale, and plant your palms and heel toe your feet about as wide as the mat. We'll come into yoga squat or malasana, garland pose. And sit the hips down. First, everyone, just bring the hands to the heart center. You can close your eyes, maybe come back to an intention or a dedication. And then you can either stay here or you can plant your palms and move into Kakasana or crow or Bakasana crane. You plant your palms, bringing the knees to the backs of the upper arms, or if you're going for crane, bring the knees into the armpit region. Nice, beautiful. Keep your gaze forward, squeeze your inner thighs, try to get the toes together. Or stay in yoga squat, just practice. So all this is a practice. Again, we're conditioned to compete, to compare. Not what this is about. And come back to your yoga squat, hands together. And we'll take another twist. The left hand will come down and the right arm will lift. If you have a bind, you can wrap the right arm around the low back. The left arm stays to the inside of the leg and reaches around for the right hand. Nice, Cassie, beautiful. So bring this arm underneath the shin and wrap it around that way. Nope, in front. The hand goes underneath like this. That's it. Just keep practicing. Good, you can release and go to the other side. The right hand will plant and the left arm will lift. And if you have the bind, you can take the bind or just practice. Good. And release. Plant your palms at the front of the mat. We'll just press back to plank pose. Once again, plank pose. And then we'll drop down through chaturanga, a low plank. Drop back down onto the body, tops of feet, cobra pose, bhujangasana. So the same as before. Press. Good. Pubic bone stays on the earth. Elbows are bent. Try not to shrug the shoulders. Good. Now from here, we'll go to cobra, from cobra to up dog. So now start to straighten the arms as you come onto the tops of the feet and lift up off of the knees. Good. That's it. Breathe. Yeah, tops of feet if you can. That's actually good. Dharma does it that way. Take an inhale. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Flip your feet, go back. Heart melting towards the thighs. Take a cleansing round of breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Good. Right leg lifts straight up and back. Good. This time, step the foot up between the palms. Right between the palms. Bring the foot up. Yep. Spin the back heel down and lift the arms up overhead. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana Eka. That's it. Back toes are turned in. That's like a rudder on the boat, driving the left hip forward and the right hip back so that the heart is facing forward. Chest, everything from the ribs up. Forward facing. Good. Try to press the legs straight back here so you don't collapse there. Nice. Keep breathing. Notice the thoughts perhaps take you away from here or out of the pose. Stay with the breath. Find your warrior two, arms to a T. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. A tendency to cave the knee inwards to the left. Let the knee go straight forward, beautiful. Shoulders over hips, try not to surf forward. Spine is perpendicular to the earth. Intense, right? It's okay. Take an inhale to go to reverse warrior. Keep the lunge deep though, lunging forward. Beautiful. And take an inhale and exhale, side angle pose, Utthita Parshva Konasana. So the forearm can come to the thigh or the palm can come to the earth. And you might reach for a bind. So the right knee over the right ankle, lunge a little bit deeper. Bring your forearm right on top of the thigh. Just rest there. Yes. Nice. Now, lower the hands down to the earth and we'll find Skandasana, lunging to the back. So you walk your hands all the way back, lunge into the left leg. And then let's take the twist. You can keep the left hand down, pick the right arm up, open. It's like half of a yoga squat. Okay, big transition. We'll come forward and into half moon. So as you come forward, the right hand will go to the right corner of the mat. And you'll lift the left leg and the left arm. Ardha Chandrasana. So the Dharma variation, you plant the palm and lift the leg as high as you can, and you can point the toes. He says it looks nicer. He's right. More Hatha sort of Iyengar variation. The leg is parallel to the earth. And the foot is flexed. And eventually you can float up off the fingertips. Very challenging posture. I have to do it. Put your hand on there. Good. Take an inhale. And then exhale, the left hand comes down, curtsy bow. Tuck the left knee behind the right knee and pick the right arm up. Gazing up at the fingers, that's it. And then from here, we're going to sit down. So come all the way down, right hand plants behind, and then the left arm will lift. On an exhale, hook the elbow outside of the right leg. That's it, and breathe. Come on to your seat in that. Behind. Perfect. And now twist. If that's too much, you can extend the left leg long. That looks good. If you have a bind, you can take a bind. That's it. Start to come forward. You can plant your palms and make your way to downward facing dog. You step into the right foot and just step back. Take a cleansing round of breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Beautiful. Left leg lifts. Breathe. Step the foot up between the palms, right between the palms. Grab it with the left hand if it doesn't go all the way up. Spin your heel down, inhale, warrior one. Arms are lifting, forward facing warrior. Good, right hip is drawing forward, left hip is drawing back. So everything from the chest up, forward facing. Take a deep inhale and exhale to warrior two. Arms to a T, back foot opening parallel to the back of the mat. Nice deep lunge, side warrior. And your gaze is even to the side, but it's forward. Gazing off the left fingertips, nice. Soften where you can, so each posture, a balance between ease and effort. Sukha and Sthira. Nice, good. And now inhale, reverse, go back. You can wrap the arm or draw it down the thigh, whichever you like. Take another inhale, and then exhale, side angle pose, forearm to the thigh, or palm to the earth, or a bind if you had it. You can bring the elbow, the arm right onto the thigh. That's perfect, yes, gazing up. And we know that something happens during these postures. The prana has traveled through the body lines of energy, the nadis, 350,000 energy points. Good, release your bind and walk your hands to the back, Skandasana lunge. So lunging into the right leg, that's it, towards the back, left toes are popping up. We'll take the twist, right hand down. Inhale, the left arm lifts. That's it. Keep breathing. Now big transition, half moon towards the front. So as you bring your left hand to the corner of the mat, the right arm and the right leg will lift. Ardha Chandrasana. That's it. Always do your best. That's what my teacher Dharma says. I love that. I used to tell my kids that. Just do your best. We as adults, one of my kids is in here. We as adults, we forget. It's okay to make a mistake or to fall out of a pose. So hard on ourselves. Take an inhale. On an exhale, the right hand comes down, curtsy bow. Right knee tucks behind the left. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Sit nice and low. Lift the foot as high as you can. Bring the heel towards the seat. That's it. Good, breathe. Sitting all the way down now. Keep the knee tucked and you'll be in Ardha Matsyendrasana. The left hand will plant behind. The inhale for the right arm to lift and the exhale twist, hooking the elbow outside of the thigh. If you have the bind, you're welcome to take it. Otherwise, gazing off, that's it. Good. Make your way forward. Once again, planting the hands downward facing dog. Press back. Nice, everyone. We'll pick the right leg up on an inhale. On an exhale, bring the knee forward. Pigeon, Kapotasana on the right. You can take a lifted version first if you like. Otherwise, you can walk the hands forward and find your sleeping variation if you're ready to come down. Remember, this is your practice. You don't have to look like your neighbor. And then once we come down, the mind might tend to wander. Focus on your breath. Each time this happens, we'll keep you present. Grateful for each breath. about 5 more. Steady, even breaths. Stay here. Your palms. We'll start to curl the left toes under, and then we'll take the right leg back up to the sky, right from where it came. Those of you that want to flip your dog, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, stay in the 3-legged dog. Nice. Come back around if you're flipped, and we'll pick the left leg up once you're ready. Find your pigeon on your left. And draw the knee up. Good. Send your breath to your hips. We store a lot of tension and stress in the hips. Soften, open, release. Just about 5 more breaths. Plant your palms, and we'll curl the right toes under. Pick the left leg up to the sky. If you flipped on the other side, you're welcome to do it here. And that's it. And come back around, come into downward facing dog, and we'll inhale to the toes and exhale, hop, walk, or float to the front of the mat once again. On an inhale, lengthen halfway. On an exhale, fold yourself in 2. Sit your hips all the way down until you're sitting on the ground. You can lift the arms and legs and come into boat pose. Everybody's favorite pose, right? You're welcome to bind the hands behind the knees and then lift the chest and lean back a little bit. And then some of you will straighten the legs and release the bind. Indra Devi says that the solar plexus is the power center of the body, and she's right. Imagine that you're charging here, plugged in. Okay, release your bind. Palms forward, arms out. Take 5 more breaths. You can do it. Nothing really hurts here. It's just edgy. It's just difficult, right? Lots of sensation. 3 more. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, plant your feet. Plant your hands behind you. Fingers can face forward or backwards for bench pose. You can lift the hips up when you're ready. We'll do 2 rounds of this. So if you'd like Purvottanasana, we can go there next. The legs would be straight, but for now, a few breaths here. You can let the head fall back. Good, try to have the hips a little higher. That's it. Take an inhale, and then exhale, lower back down. Stay about where you are. If you want Purvottanasana, like a reverse plank, get the legs long, straighten them, and lift back up. Just 3 breaths this time. So if the legs are straight, lift the hips back up. Fingers are facing forward for this one. Nice. The feet come onto the earth. Nice, Cassie. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. You can do it. And Now lift the feet. Just kidding. Come back down. Draw your knees in for a squeeze. You can't laugh a little bit in yoga, right? And give yourself a hug. Bring the forehead to the knees. That's it. Now we're going to rock back into shoulder stand pose. So you might come forward on your mat a little bit if you need to. Rock back. Bring the hands to the back and lift the legs up. Try to get the ankles over the knees over the hips over the shoulders. And so bring your hands to your low back. Prop yourself up. Salamba is supported. Your arms are too strong. Too much muscle. Here. Let go of your hands for a second. Come down onto this block. Just lower down. So we'll do Viparita Karani. Let the legs go straight up from here. Supported. Good. Breathe. Legs straight up. Good. Just a few more breaths. Close your eyes and concentrate space between the brows. Imagine the Om symbol on the forehead. If you don't know what that looks like, shape of a heart or the face of someone you love. This is the queen of all postures. Just a few more rounds of breath. And she's powerful, helps us stay healthy. Taking care of the thyroid, parathyroid, pineal gland. Close your eyes, just a few more. Now bring the legs behind you, passing through plow posture. Halasana or Karnapidasana ear pressure pose, you can also bend the knees. If the feet come all the way down, you can release the hands from the low back. Maybe interlace the fingers if you can. That's it. Yeah, good. Still the hands. Flip your hands around like this and push against your back like this. Yes. Nice, good. And we'll start to slowly roll out now. You can release your bind, plant your palms, and lay the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow. Legs come long in front of you towards the front of the room. You'll prop yourself up onto your elbows. Prop yourself up onto your elbows. And then you'll let the head go back, fish pose. That's it. Bring your feet together. That's it. Point your toes. Nice. If you want, Uttamapidasana. Lift the legs and the arms. Can you do it, Kayla? Or is your head not down? Put your head all the way down. Now lift your legs and lift your arms to a 45 degree. Yeah. Arms up here. Perfect. And take an inhale and then exhale, release on to your back. Relax. Yes. Now those of you that want Urdhva Dhanurasana, a full wheel or a bridge pose, you can take it now. You can plant your feet and lift your hips. You can flip the palms over the shoulders, so bridge or wheel. That's it. Your choice. Good. Lifting. Good. Supported. Nice. Beautiful. Try to lift your heels. That's it. Couple more breaths. Now if you do this, try to get your feet together. See if you can walk them together. Really nice. 3 more breaths wherever you are. You can do it. Tapas, discipline, one of the niyamas. Second limbs of yoga. That's it. Nice, Cassie, love that. Take an inhale, and then exhale, slowly lower down, come down. Bring the knees in for a little squeeze. Nice. Rocking from side to side. Feel your shoulder blades, the spine, the back ribs, thighs against your chest. And we'll let the knees fall over to the left side. Bring your arms to a T and gaze to the right. That's it. Let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it all go. Everything out. Bring the knees back through the middle and to the other side. Gazing to the left. Take another cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And let's bring the knees back through the middle. You're welcome to give yourself one last squeeze, drawing the knees in, or you can find Ananda Balasana, happy baby, reaching for the outside edges of the feet. When you're ready, you can release into Shavasana, our final posture, resting pose. Remember, you are beyond the body, the mind, thoughts and emotions. Leave the body by itself, the mind by itself as well. The thoughts are just drifting by, no reaction. And take rest. can begin to bring some movement back into the body. As you wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently turn the head from side to side. Take a deeper inhale through the nose and just let it fall out the mouth. Surrender. Take an even deeper inhale, reach the arms up overhead, a big stretch, fill everywhere. Open the mouth, release. Draw your knees in for a squeeze. Let's rock a few times from side to side. Again, just feeling your presence, feeling your breath back in the body again. Let the knees fall to the right, passing through fetal posture just for a few moments, symbolic of a new beginning, new path, and tiny new awareness. And plant your palms, and we'll make our way to a comfortable seat at the front of the mat. Your palms together at your heart center. We'll one time again, loud and long. Imagine yourself connected, a part of every living being. Inhale. May all beings everywhere be happy, peaceful, free from fear and suffering. Namaste. Thank you so much, you guys.